All right, welcome back to the Jason Gray Show. Let's talk about the Louisville, Kentucky shootings today. I'm going to take a little different spin on this. We'll talk about the details of the shooting here in just a second, but I want to talk with you about how things are looking. You know the government's going to start making this a big play here, and they're going to take away your Second Amendment rights. So what I want you to do is if you don't have the money right now to buy guns or you don't have guns, and I really think you need to have different selection of guns, by the way, a handgun, a shotgun, an assault rifle, and a hunting rifle. I think those 4 guns is a necessity for you to have. If you don't have the money to do this right now, I want you to go to the gun store and buy an AR-15 lower. An AR-15 lower can cost you about $40 to $100 just to buy the lower. Now, you don't have all the components to make a gun. You just have the trigger mechanism to make it happen, and that is what's registered with the ATF. So if you don't have the money, it's an easy solution for you to start your plans. You can have someone make you the AR-15s or learn how to make them yourself. They're really simple to make. So just an idea. Let's go into details of what sort of happened here today. There was 2 shootings, by the way, in Louisville, Kentucky today. There was one at the bank that everyone's hearing about, and there was one at a community college earlier in the morning as well. So been a busy day. We don't talk enough about shootings throughout the United States. There are shootings daily. You talk about Chicago during the summertime, and that's like a war zone. This is like, Kuwait in the middle of the United States on the weekends. And it's incredibly sad that we have to deal with this. But remember, the bad people will always get the guns. So I don't care what kind of gun control you put into place. Bad people will always get the guns, and good people need to have guns to protect themselves. So I know they want stricter gun laws, but it's not going to help. This is either, in my personal opinion, this is more of a mental health issue than it is a gun issue. Most people, good people like yourself, aren't going to massively go out and start shooting a bunch of people unless you're crazy. I didn't say that word, thank goodness. But crazy. All right, so let's talk about what happened here. So 5 people killed in that in the bank assault, 9 people injured. In the one at the community college, 1 person killed, and I think 1 person injured on that. In the injuries on the bank one, 2 police officers were shot, 1 in critical condition, still at the hospital right now. The numbers I read was 15 mass shootings for the month already. That must have been, it couldn't have been for this month because April just started, so it must have been in the last, let's say 30 days. That seems like an awful lot. I didn't validate that number, so we might want to do a little research on this. It sounds like this person came in, I don't know, there's 2 reports. One said that he stormed the bank. The other one said it started in the conference room, so I'm sure more details will come out. They didn't say what type of gun he had. That will come out as well, and I'm sure there'll be some type of, in the next days or hours, a motivation here. What sort of happened? What triggered this person to do this shooting? I'm not going to say the person's name because I don't like to validate the shooters' names. I don't think there's a lot of benefit to that for anyone. But the governor came out, and he said that he actually personally knew 2 people in the attack, and it was incredibly traumatizing to him as well. But let's talk about the mental health issue aspect of this and what has happened in society in the United States where we're seeing more of this. Is it because we're so tied into media now and we're getting these reports so early, or is it what the media is projecting out? Because like I just said earlier in our conversation, this happens night after night after night in Chicago, but you don't hear it night after night after night on the local or national news. So it is a problem. Like I said, bad people are going to get guns. It's a very sad state of affairs that this happens. But people can die from not guns, but knives or being hit by a car. There's so many different ways of a crazy person killing people. Just the United States, the easiest one is a gun. You look at Europe, and most of them are usually knife attacks, or in Asia are knife attacks. So if you're worried about stuff, like I said, try to protect yourself in regards to having like not an arsenal, but a set of guns that will protect you. Like I said, shotgun will protect you in your household. A handgun is good for out and about. An assault rifle is really, really a rare occurrence that you need to use that. And of course, a hunting rifle is what you can use there. Now on the AR-15s, you can use those and shoot game. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just a different style of a gun. So I think those are the 4 guns that you have. I know I'm going to get a ton of comments, opinions. I'm not perfect, but I'd love to hear your comments below. Like and subscribe. Tell me if you like this video or not.